Assalamualaikum. I am Dr. Rowshon Ara Begum, Assistant Professor, Department of Forensic Medicine and Toxicology, Bashundhara Ad-din Medical College. Today, I am going to discuss about the topic sexual offense, a very important and vital topic in forensic medicine and toxicology. Sexual offense is defined as unlawful sexual acts, which is unnatural sexual perversions and even natural sexual offenses. These sexual offenses are classified in these 3 or 4 forms, that are natural sexual offenses like rape, adultery, incest; unnatural sexual offenses, sodomy, ribadism, bestiality, buccal coitus; sexual perversions; and finally sex-linked offenses like indecent assault, kidnapping or even sexual harassment. Now, sexual perversion. Sexual perversion is also known as sexual deviation and even paraphilias. This may be defined as recurrent and abnormal sexual acts or gratifications obtained without actual or natural sexual intercourse, which are not only against the nature of order or against the human biology. Paraphilia term is derived from Greek word para means beside and philos means loving. It is used to indicate sexual arousal in response to sexual objects or situations that are not part of societal normative arousal or activity patterns, or which may interfere with the capacity for reciprocate affectionate sexual activity. These perversions is requiring maybe partner or without partner or even with a dead body, even with self-stimulation. The perversions which requiring partner is sadism, masochism, pedophilia, voyeurism. Perversions that are not requiring a sexual partner is voyeurism, triolism, even exhibitionism. Also, sexual perversion is obtained by dead body, that are necrophilia, necrophagia, even lust murder. Also, with self-stimulation, the perversion are fetishism, transvestism, masturbation. Now, sadism. It is another term of algolagnia, in which the form of sexual perversion is obtained by gratification, also torturing, tormenting or humiliating the sexual partner, which is common in either sex. The historical background of sadism is derived from the French nobleman Marquis de Sade. He is infamous for his crimes and writings. The method of algolagnia or sadism are beating, biting, whipping, pitching, producing various forms of injuries in the other partner. Masochism is the form of sexual perversion in which the sexual gratification is obtained by being tortured, tormented or even humiliated. This is totally opposite the sadism. Historical background of masochism is the name Leopold von Chess-Machos, an Australian novelist who usually being whipped by his wife to stimulate his literary work. Now, sadomasochism is the combination of sadism and masochism. It is also known as bondage. This is the combination form of sadism and masochism in which they are together, one is dormant and other is recessive. Usually this is observed in a couple where husband is sadistic and wife is masochistic. Medical importance of this bondage is it is a dangerous perversion and the victim may turn to lust murder. The sadist must be hospitalized for his treatment of mental illness. Masochistic asphyxial death also found accidentally in case of erotic death. Fetishism, another form of sexual perversion in which the gratification is obtained by loving or affectionating the belongings of the other sexual partner. Usually the fetish objects are handkerchief, dress, even undergarments. Necrophilia and necrophagia are 2 terms that is related to the dead body, in which necrophilia is a form of perversion in which gratification is obtained by performing sexual intercourse with the dead body, and necrophagia is perversion in which the gratification is achieved by eating flesh or even blood of the dead body. These are punishable under this section 297 Bangladesh Penal Code. Untinism is another form in which the gratification is obtained by seeing the other person urinating, whereas coprophilia is a perversion in which gratification is obtained by feces, by liking the smell, tasting or even feeling. And eating of feces is known as coprophagia. Voyeurism is another form in which the gratification is achieved by seeing the sexual intercourse done by other, and this is punishable under the section 354 Bangladesh Penal Code. Exhibitionism is a form of sexual perversion in which the gratification is obtained by showing his private parts to opposite partner, and this is punishable under section 291 and 294 Bangladesh Penal Code. Pedophilia, a renowned and known sexual perversion usually observed in our society in which the sexual attraction and even sexual gratification is obtained by intercourse with the child. This is called pedophilia, and the person who performs this is pedophile. Transvestism is another form of sexual perversion in which the gratification is obtained by dressing of the opposite sex. Voyeurism, sexual perversion in which the gratification is obtained by destructive processes such as demolishing a building. Lust murder. It is a form of sexual perversion in which the extreme form of sadistic person kill the sexual partner by throttling, stabbing, even injury to head. The offender usually stab, pierce, slash or otherwise mutilate the sex organ or even the body of the victim of his partner. The mutilation of the victim may include evisceration and also displacement of the genitalia. After murder, the sadist may perform sexual intercourse with the dead body, which is termed as before necrophilia. He may tear the genitalia or other organs of the sexual partner, which is also may be converted to necrophagia or anthropophagia. Lust murder begins with an obsessive compulsion of the offender who is obsessed with his sexual partner and may perform this perversion publicly. This signature component of the crime, which name is lust murder, is the killer acting out of their fantasies with their victims and the bodies of the victims. Some other synonyms like as nymphomania is excessive desire of sexual perversion in female, in which she frequently causes some other offences of sexual offence. Satirism is excessive desire in which the male are having the sexual arousal excessive form. Medical legal importance of this sexual perversion is persistently indulged sexual activities or even fantasies may cause public nuisance, which is publicly violation of law as well as punishable by the law. Sadism or sadomasochism in combination form in extreme level brings out the question of divorce. Dangerous perversions may turn the victim into lust murder. Perversions may give rise to question of mental illness. And finally, the obscene acts usually hampers the social harmony. So, the sexual perversion is a vital point in our society which causes disharmony of our living society as well as the human lives. Thank you for that's for today. Assalamu alaikum.